Hey folks, welcome to the Waldo World. This is Waldo. Today we're making another 2-peg rubber band bracelet with our Easy Looper bracelet maker. This is a one step up from the most basic rubber band bracelet, but this time it's beaded and not with pony beads. I'm going to introduce something just a little different. I've never seen anything like this before, so I'm modestly calling it the Waldo wire. And it's just this, a very thin piece of wire folded in half. And I've seen some cool embroidery videos from India that have a nifty small crochet hook that can do the same thing, but I don't have one of those, so this is all you do. Basically, what you need is an open-ended needle / hook to pull rubber bands and cords through beads. This is a piece of 22 gauge wire, and you just bend it in half, like so. And so you just cut it and shape it a little. And if you need to put this open end through a bead and pull it through a few times, and it'll make your point a little finer. They're easy enough to make, and I've made hundreds of these, and of course I've lost hundreds of them too. So anyway, what we're going to need is our Easy Looper bracelet maker, a Waldo wire, some rubber bands and a jump ring, and beads. This is the bracelet that we're going to make, or rather unmake and remake. So before we totally take it apart, let's unhook it and measure. Now this is about 7.5 inches long, has 23 beads, about four beads per inch, but when you stretch with a stretch, it's actually just 3 when you count the stretch. So let's take it apart. Some of you are quickly going to figure out how to do this before I actually start. We're just going to rehook 3 for illustration. We're using 2 rubber bands per bead. See how easy it comes apart? There we go, this is the last one. Let's take these rubber bands out. So what you do is you grab your rubber bands, and push them through the open side of the needle, okay? Push them to the bottom, like so. And this particular bead has a wider end and a narrow end, so I'm going to put it through the wider, pull it through, and do it slowly. You don't want to cut through it, it defeats the purpose. So once you get it here, you can actually, it might be better to just pull it with your fingers, to just be gentle and not have the wire cut it through. So there's one. Unhook it. there's 3. Start by placing your loop ends across your easy looper, like so. There's 1. There's 2. And grab the set below. Pull it above. Just like so. Push them through as you need to. Add another one, and just keep on doing till you're done them all. Feel free to go back to the most basic rubber band video if you need to see this without the beads in the way. And also, this is a little trickier because it's got double rubber bands and sometimes they're hard to hook. So there you go. Got to do 20 more. You can adjust these rubber bands if you want. I don't. I'm saying you can. Make sure that they're hooked on there well. That one didn't want to, just because I said make sure. You can, when you're putting these together, you can also stretch it just a little and adjust the bead if you want to make them not look so twisty. But some of this fixes up by itself, otherwise just say it's rustic. Oops. So once we got it a little past and we can pull it through, it makes it a little easier because you can pull from under here and adjust easier and quicker. And put it in the right peg, like I just did. So let me just do these real quick. Okay folks, we've done all 23 beads. So now we're just going to have to hook it up together. So we're going to start with 2 rubber bands. And between these 2 last ones, we're going to hook these, pull them through. Nothing fancy. Like so. Right? Then we take a jump ring, open it sideways, and pull it through those rubber bands. See? Actually pull it through all the rubber bands. There you go. Okay. Do it, just close it just a little. You don't have to, we're still going to do the other side. So we're going to unhook these, do the first side, come it off, get the other side, of course I missed the side. There. Pull that off. Open this up again. Pull those through. And there you go. Now you might want to adjust these little by little, but it'll actually adjust by itself, so adjust if you must. If not, just with time it'll do better itself. As always folks, thank you for watching. If you like it, like it. Hope to see you again. Subscribe if you will. Thank you.